stable side.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. On behalf of 3-Piece Motivation, are you positive? Are you peaceful? Are you present? This past week was one of the most happiest weeks of my life. My wife delivered my 4th child. She went through 9 months of pregnancy. She went through about a couple hours of labor. And what it did for me is it changed my perspective. It made me think about pain. Pain. Are you experiencing any type of pain? Pain could be either emotional or pain could be physical. In my wife's case, she experienced a little bit of both. And what I realized as I was sitting there with her as she was having contractions, one contraction after another contraction, what I realized is contractions come and they increase in intensity as it gets closer to delivery. In your life, you may be having pain. You may be having something similar to a contraction where you're going through a lot of trials and tribulations. But what I want to encourage you on is as you go through that pain and trials and tribulations, eventually, if you don't get weary in well doing, you will reach your blessing. You are closer than you think you are to your blessing. So you got to realize, the first thing you realize in any pain that you deal with is that pain is temporary and it won't last forever. When my wife was having her contractions, it didn't last long. And as we got closer and closer and closer to her delivering, she was able to manage the pain. And as you get closer to your blessing, the first thing you need to do in managing your pain is you have to understand that pain is temporary. You have to change your perspective on pain. You have to know that you can overcome and you can get through the pain that you're facing. Just believe that you can. And in knowing that pain is temporary, you still have to put yourself in the right position to be healed. Healing comes about. Healing is not just one linear situation or one piece of advice. It may be a series of advices. But you got to know that what you have left after the pain is enough for you to get started and overcome. So continue to fight and never give up. As my wife delivered my beautiful baby boy and I held him in my arms, the pain was worth it. The contractions were worth it because it was all a part of the process. So trust the process. In your life, you will have pain. In your life, you will have trials and tribulations, but trust the process. And as I became a father for the 4th time, you will achieve your dreams that you think that you can have and things that you want to have. You will achieve those, but you have to be able to know that pain is temporary. You have to change your perspective so you can be healed. And then you have to get ready for your blessing because your blessing is around the corner. And as always, as we go through life and we challenge things that we go through, we will suffer from pain. We will go through things. You can make it. We're almost going into a new year. And as you go into this new year, 2018, you have to know that you can make it. You have to know that pain is temporary. You have to know that you got to trust the process of the trial in your life. And if you don't get weary in well doing, in due season, you will reap the harvest. You will get over the mountain. Be positive, be peaceful, be present. You can have what you want, you can do what you want, you can be what you want. Just believe, receive, and achieve peace.